Hey folks, it's break time, and that means it's another edition of the Anime Break Room with your hosts Will Medina and Dabir Weeks. Dabir, what's up, brother? How we doing today?
It's good, Will. I'm feeling good. About you?
Oh man, I'm good, brother. It's been a while. 2
It's
weeks.
been a little, it's
2
been a
weeks.
little bit. Yeah.
It's definitely cold and flu season, so we had a couple scares, couple COVID scares for the past couple weeks. So we're just trying to make sure everybody's healthy. You know, we don't want to, throw everything, be contagious or anything like that. So, but no, we're good. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's good. So glad to get this back going. And this week is our 20th episode of the Anime Break Room. So a little milestone for us. We have two guys here that I am excited to have, honestly. So we'll get to them in a minute. But before we do, the beer's been a while because I don't really see you as much at work.
Right.
And we didn't really see each other for the past couple weeks. So before we get to these two guys who I can't wait to get going, to get to talk to, first and foremost, last week we talked about guests.As Blood War Part 2, Core 2, however you want to say it. It was cool. We had Lito on. We talked about the episode. We talked about the whole series, the whole core. Very interesting. But I want to talk about, because I know I've been pressuring you to watch Undead Unluck.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, 4 episodes in, what do you think?
Bro, I am loving it. The animation, the story, the characters. Can't forget the characters.
There's a lot of good characters.
Yeah,
a lot of good characters.
Everyone they introduce, I'm just like, I got a new favorite.
So, and like I said, I always say that you're the type that looks at abilities and like to dissect abilities. So far for what you've seen, like
these negating abilities they're really dope. I love the whole concept of it. Like our author, they thought it through.
Yeah.
And I like some change like that. I like good change. It's good change.
No pun intended.
Right.
From the last episode. I'm glad you're liking it. Like, I'm reading the manga. I'm heavy into it. I mean, it's just gonna get better. The story's really gonna pick up now that they're in the union, or they're gonna be in the union. Yeah. The story's really gonna pick up. So I really am excited for you to watch that. Like, I'm telling everybody about it. Like, I really am. Like, I'm just really getting on everybody, and just I think it's gonna be a really good anime, really good series. So I'm excited. I'm excited that you like it. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it's like, man, if the beer doesn't like it, then it's gonna make me look bad.
You was already saying that I would, and you got a good good idea what I like to watch. So as soon as I start watching, I'm just like, oh, he wasn't kidding. No, this is nice.
Yeah, it's good. Like I said, there's gonna be so much to like where I'm at. It's crazy.
He fired a manga.
It's crazy. It's bananas. It's crazy. But this week though, we're gonna talk about one of the most popular isekais, in my opinion. I think is real popular, and with Sword Art Online season 1. And here talking about this week's episode, we have Ito, who's been here once. Ito, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. What's going on, man?
Good, brother. How are you doing?
Well, good.
And also, we have who I'm very eager to have on the show, and he's super excited, which is cool that he's really excited to be on the show. My man, Joseph, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
How you doing?
Good, man. Good. So you guys, we're happy for you guys to be on the 20th episode of the Anime Break Room.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, we don't need sound effects. We're good.
Apologies.
Yeah, but no, I appreciate it. Thank you. Like I said, I want to thank everybody who has not only helped us with this project, but has also, continued to listen to us. We definitely appreciate all of our listeners, and keep listening. We're gonna try to get better. That's what we're striving for. But we're just having fun with it. So like I said, 20th episode, we're definitely happy to do this. And like I said, I'm happy to have these two guys on because I know they're gonna bring the energy today. It's gonna be.
Yeah, already was bringing.
We kind of had a little post, like a pre-game, going on, and it was great. Like we're just having fun.
Get the engines going.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's jump into our chop talk real quick. And Joseph, like I said, whenever I bring somebody on the podcast that's new, I like to see. I should say I like the audience to know who they are a little bit, as far as what got them into anime and everything like that. So a couple questions I'd like to ask you is, what did get you into anime?
Man, I
I actually I didn't even really have to think about it. It was me watching anime with my dad. Okay. You know, like, nice. and it was like it was like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon,
the staples.
Yeah, so it's like I grew up. You know, my dad also he's a gamer and he also watches anime. I grew up with him playing Final Fantasy, which is like cool Japanese, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it was RPG. Yup.
So it was bred in you from the beginning.
Oh, I was born into it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's different. That's different.
Passing it down.
Yeah.
Because I mean, usually we like I know. How did you get into it again, Ito?
I'm just watching it myself.
Watching, yeah.
Toonami.
Yeah, it's just like okay. Oh, we turn on and like none of our parents or anybody else. Well, actually, I'm sorry. How did you get into it, Dabir?
Same. I just kind of stumbled upon it.
My cousins who are way older than me, they watched like animes from like the late 80s, early 90s. So they would get like in a huddle and start talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I would just kind of be like, what are they talking about? You know what I'm saying?
That's it's too graphic for you, boy.
That's exactly what they said. It's like, oh no, you're too young. You're too young.
90s anime hit different, man.
Yeah. It was but so it's kind of similar between me and you, but your dad actually pushed you. It not pushed you, but he actually like.
My mom had a big play in it too.
Like, oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah. So she used to watch like Astro Boy growing up. Yeah, and like
Speed Racer.
Yeah, Speed Racer. Oh, my dad, I believe he used to watch before I was born. Like one of the original mechas is like Voltron or something. Yeah, that was like anime. Yeah. Oh, I'm not into mechas.
Put it out there.
Bro.
I didn't watch that with him.
He had to put that in there.
Yeah, I just had to put that in there.
Your dad should have freaking introduced it to that. Maybe you would have liked it.
Yeah, listen. If I grew up back then, because you know. It was probably one of the most popular animes.
Oh, mechas, yeah. In the early 90s, in the 90s period, I think mechas were really huge.
Yeah, everyone loved that future aspect of that of any cinema. Like when they anything with future.
Yeah,
with mechas,
futuristic,
flying cars, anything like that. So that's when mechas definitely take off back then.
But Dragon Ball Z was so different. That's why
I loved watching that with my dad. Like I remember my dad he lives in Connecticut. We were born in Puerto Rico. He left to Connecticut to like work. We went with him, and I remember watching Dragon Ball Z there. But then,
did you watch in Spanish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In Puerto Rico. We did. It was good. Yeah. You know, it was good. The transition to actually watching it in English was like I didn't agree with. Like, it took me time to like.
Oh, really?
So you kept watching it in Spanish?
In Spanish, yeah.
Like this is his voice? Nah,
dude. I have so much background with like the voices and how like they change and like per language. Like right now, you can't take me off of watching sub.
Okay.
Like you can't.
I feel you with that one.
You can't like. Japanese voice acting is 100% like top notch.
You could tell, and some dubbed is great. Like I
agree.
The one dub I cannot and I will not ever watch is AOT. It's awful.
It's not the first time I heard him say that.
It's awful.
It's bad. It
is real bad. But I feel like, and it's probably not the voice characters, the voice actors' fault. It's more because they probably don't understand what the anime is about.
Like emotions.
The emotions. And I feel the Japanese voice actors put way more emotion.
Oh yeah, they understand the assignment. Like second they walk in the booth, I understand what I gotta do.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So his leg got caught off. Oh, I know the scream for that. And like like you said, dub, like the whatever voice coach or whoever is like not giving that exact like direction. Like this is. You see, this is how I want you to sound.
Right.
Like, good enough.
Right, yeah. It's not, and like I said, there's some that are real good. Like the guy who does One for All for One. the voice actor for that guy, the villain. He's amazing.
He's good.
I gotta find out who that is. He's amazing. Christopher Sabat is great. Johnny Young Bosch is great. There's some great English dub voice actors. I just feel like there's a more amazing Japanese voice actors.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Like the guy that does Nanami. Kenjiro Tsuda,
he's goated.
Amazing.
He's goated.
He's amazing.
Goated.
Like absolutely. He's
What's JJK?
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched it in dub.
You watch the subbed?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Are you
JJK?
Yeah.
I watch the sub.
You watch? Yeah.
Are you talking about the dub?
He's the sub.
Sub.
Yeah.
Kenjiro
Suda. He does Nanami's voice. Sub. He's Japanese. He's amazing.
Doesn't he do
Overhaul?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The second I fell in love with that voice actor.
Yeah.
There's this one other anime he does. It's ID Invasion. And then it's him. I'm like, dude, your voice is just orgasmic, bro. Like, talk to me.
Talk to me.
That's sussy,
dude. Nah, dude, like his delivery, like just that.
No, he does.
Like, the character is.
I never watched One Punch Man, but he does Atomic Samurai.
Does
really? That's him. Yeah.
I didn't realize he did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
No wonder I begged him right away.
And then
you never watched One Punch.
I never watched one. Like I tried to watch and I couldn't get into it.
It's good.
No, I look at it as a great.
It's really good.
Like the comedy in it is just.
Yeah,
gold.
it's a huge parody.
I know, but it's just like it's goofy. It's too goofy.
No, you gotta watch it because I peeked into some manga chapters. The person he fights.
Okay.
It's essentially a parody, but the story.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree. The story.
Let me tell you, he finds his worthy opponent.
He does.
He finds his adventure of actually finding the one that he
goes on.
Okay.
Yeah, I got spoiled with some panels. I can't wait to see
So
that
did I.
animated.
So
They
did
keep
I.
showing stuff like
I need to stay off
like
Instagram.
One Punch Man. Right. That's Instagram did it for me too. The different panels of they not ready. They'll show like 3 major panels from One Punch Man. Like you guys have to animate this, and everybody's just like, well, how?
How? Yeah. Like I'm gonna do this justice.
Right. I'm gonna try to get back into it, but going back to our interview because we can go off it. This is great. I ain't gonna lie.
So watching with my dad, and then living in Puerto Rico for a while, and then coming back to visit my dad during the summer, and I remember one summer, it was probably one of the shorter summers that we had with him. It was 2 months. We watched all of Dragon Ball and all of Dragon Ball GT.
Oh wow!
Like, yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
And it was like we would go downstairs. He get off of work. We watched like 10 episodes like back to back.
Nice.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, it was like
sweet memories.
See that
it was
if I was to have a kid, just saying, if I was to have a kid, I would never force him to be into anime. Your dad never forced you into anime. That's forced. Awesome. That's good.
Yeah, it wasn't
That's
forced.
good. You saw what he was watching and you just got into it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's how I am with my daughter. Like, she watches Naruto. She's only 3. And she's over there like telling me like who's my favorite character, who's her mom's favorite character, and then we were the Neji fighting Kidomaru. And she was like, "No, don't die! When is he gonna die? No!"
That's
I'm like, I'm a proud dad right now. I'm a proud dad. I'm like, okay, baby, can you stop saying die?
Princess Noelle.
Yep.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Second question for Josen: what is your favorite anime moment or scene of all time?
That's a hard one.
That's always a hard one.
Yeah, that's a hard one. To that, what I can say is anything that gives me goosebumps.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like that hair standing in the back of your neck, like that, like there's like I could like sound off like 10 of them.
Well,
like,
just okay. Give me 2.
2?
Yeah, give me 2 examples because one example for me, and this is probably still my favorite, with the Luffy help me scene with Nami. That's the scene that got me into One Piece, but that's probably one of my favorite scenes because it got me that goosebumps. Like, oh shoot, like this is different. Like it got me, and I never felt anything like that before for anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's up there on my list, but one of the main ones has to be. I'm gonna give you 3 because 2 is
we'll get an extra one.
Okay.
I got a special one for like the third one. Yeah, I got a special one for the third one.
Is it a mecha one? No. Okay.
No.
It's not. Okay.
It's not.
You might be surprised.
No.
Well, Hiro Yui. No. No, go ahead.
The first one has to be Zoro taking all of Luffy's pain.
Damn.
That just hits different.
Yes.
That's just it like holds
nothing happened.
Volume.
His first mate.
That really showed you. I think that really showed you the loyalty where Zoro was for Luffy.
Yeah.
That
for
right
sure.
There,
That alone.
Yeah.
And whatever questionable behavior he had is like obsolete.
Yeah.
It's solidified.
No,
there's one right hand man, and that's him.
No, absolutely. No, like Sanji's loyal, but it's not even close.
But Sanji has a loyalty to the crew, whereas Zoro has a loyalty to the captain.
Right.
I never really looked at it like
actually,
that.
that's good. That's a good way of putting it.
It's nice. My second one has to be. Oh man, I there's so many. My Hero.
Okay.
My Hero, and this you're gonna be like, really?
Grape juice.
The scene where Deku is a child. Staring off into the computer.
Oh no!
And his mother,
absolutely.
His mother walks in.
Oh my god!
And he's like, "Ma, can I be that?"
Yeah,
bro, that broke me,
bro. I'm getting just like shivers down my spine just thinking about it. I'm like, I'm like tearing as I'm watching this because he's smiling.
Yeah,
right.
And he just got told he's quirkless.
His own mother wouldn't say, "Yeah, you can."
Right.
No, like his own mother was like, "I'm sorry."
Right.
I'm sorry. That's a confirmation of that he will never be that. That's
nuts. Like when I first saw that, go ahead, let it out. No, let it out. This is what we're here for. This is a therapy session. This ain't that actually
shocked me.
That got me into the anime. That scene got me into the anime.
That shocked me. I got goosebumps right now.
Yeah, no, I remember first watching that. I'm thinking, damn, bro, this boy going through it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In my opinion, Deku's always been going through adversity since day one.
The crybaby hero.
Yeah.
I hate when people call him that, but
that's what he's called in the anime.
Listen, no, I think the dude from Tokyo Revenger, Takamichi. He's the crybaby.
Oh,
he's the crybaby.
Yes,
Deku. Yeah, Deku cries.
They're at par.
But Deku's gone through so much in his life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's hard to not get emotional when he's gone through that.
I mean, you can't help but cry when your bones are breaking.
Yeah.
You could essentially say the same thing for Takamichi though. He's reliving it.
He's trash. For now.
Are you caught up?
He's not.
No, I'm not.
Are you caught up?
Yeah, I'm current.
You current?
I'm current with.
No, I'm waiting for him to glow up. I can't wait for him to not be a crybaby. I heard
it takes time.
I watched maybe like 8 episodes of season 1. I like it. I just got to get back into it. I got so much I got to watch.
Of course.
So good.
It's good.
Lito's big into it too.
For an anime that's like kind of like Earth-like without the aspect of like him traveling through time.
Yeah, the butterfly effect.
Yeah, like it's earthly. So it's like, dang, like this is kind of the aspect of like quote unquote real.
Right.
Yeah. There's no supernatural energy besides the traveling time. But it's like people like are dying by like knives and bullets and
it's really
treachery.
I feel, in my opinion.
Like I said, I agree. Like it's different because it's not. There's not a big overwhelming supernatural element to it. Other than
there's no superpowers.
It's just real human life,
guts and grits and
You know, the author went like it's kind of about his story, kind of
a little bit.
No, I mean. Really? On the anime, it strictly says when the episode shows this is not based on any, live events.
He can put that out there.
Yeah,
he
for sure.
That, but like he was in a gang.
Yeah,
so
no,
he was. Like there's pictures.
It's
like
personal.
Oh, that's cool.
Experience. It's like he knows firsthand of like little things that.
But they said there's things that he wish he like redid. You know what I'm saying? That's why he comes up.
That's
okay.
Wow, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Nice, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why.
So this is his redemption. Like his like I could fix things. Like I could fix it.
Yeah, kind of sort of.
This is his outcome of what his life would have been if he did everything right.
Yeah. That's kind of fire.
This is amazing. I'm locked in. Even more than I was before.
It's making me want to go back to it. I kind of fell off.
No, I gotta watch.
Listen, the only reason I fell off is because now it's on Hulu for me. So like I gotta just watch the ads. Mr. Illegal over here, Mr. Josen, Mr. Illegal site.
Yes.
He's good.
I am Mr. Illegal, but you forgot to mention that I pay for Crunchyroll.
You do.
I support.
I know.
I support.
Same here.
I just like my animes all on one platform. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what? It's
bro.
I'm getting tired of jumping from back and forth.
Right.
Yeah, so I am Mr. Illegal to an extent.
I got high dive for like 3 animes.
Yo,
I got Crunchyroll Premium over here.
I honestly, Eminence in Shadow's okay. I don't really.
I regret getting high dive for one of these.
Not them showing the only good clips for just to get you into it.
And that was the final fight.
Nah.
The one,
okay, so there's a lot of like mind games in the anime.
Is it?
There is. There's a lot of like
psychological,
and there's a lot of like what I don't really like, that political stuff. But it does tie into like the world.
Are you current?
No. I finished season 1.
Okay.
But I'm not current. I haven't started.
There's like 5 episodes, I think, for season 2 right now.
Is there?
Yeah,
I thought it was more.
4 or 5.
For some reason, I thought it was more.
No. I'm saying they're out right now.
Oh, that they're out.
Yeah. So I think it's supposed to be like 20 episodes. I think for season 2. But I think right now that's currently out is like 5 episodes. So they're like 5 episodes into season 2 right now. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I have to watch.
I mean, I'm gonna continue to watch it because I like some of the characters on there, but I don't know. It's kind of mid to me. You know. But I mean, we'll see. Maybe it'll progress over time.
And you're current.
No. I just finished season 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you didn't think the last fight was like?
No, the last fight was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it when he fought.
I also don't like animes like that. That like hold on to like the good fight to the last minute.
I don't like it.
No, I don't.
Oh, they just hold off. Yeah. I mean, they had some like there were some characters that I really like. I like Lady Alpha. She was pretty cool. Sid is okay. I think really what I like to see is like that drop the mic moment, like that moment where you're just like. I just feel like it hasn't come all together yet, and he still is living this fantasy, and it's not really a fantasy. It's actually reality, but I kind of want to see how he reacts when he knows that everything is real.
Oh, to take everything seriously type.
He's creating the world. He's creating the world with his mind, basically, or something like that, right?
Yeah, essentially, like in his image.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's actually like happening.
So he's like the big bad, like he's the final boss. Like, he's the guy who makes everything? Like, is he the bad guy?
No.
Like, is someone going to have, like, their moment where, like, I don't like the way this guy's doing things. Let me go kill him.
We don't know.
Yeah. We're still trying to figure it out. And I think that's where it's like, okay, like, I kind of want to see them kind of go off with that and just see how he reacts to where he thinks everything is real. You know what I'm saying? But Lady Alpha is a boss. I love Lady Alpha. She's amazing. But the one fight where it was Sid versus the goddess warrior and Princess, not Alexia. Oh, I forgot her name. No, was it Alexia? The red hair princess.
I'm bad with names, brother.
Man,
I'm bad with names.
I forgot her
I watched
name.
so many animes that like
it just melded, it just meshes into
like
one.
The names
but
it
was one of the princesses from the Midgard kingdom, and that fight was amazing. That fight was good at the end. Yeah, it was great. But your last moment, that was 2. The Deku.
Okay,
was the second one.
So the third, you're probably gonna be surprised. It's an intro.
Ooh, okay.
It's the Tokyo Ghoul intro.
Ooh. I love that intro.
When I heard it, I couldn't stop listening to it.
Same.
Yeah.
It was like they what?
Yeah.
You got
like
this
it opens something in your mind as soon as it starts playing.
Like, it's like wow. And then you watch like 3 episodes in, and then that intro starts getting harder and harder.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
it never gets old.
Yeah, and you're like
one of those non-skippable.
Yeah,
joints.
you can't skip it.
Yeah, it's good.
I've never seen. I could never.
And I like season 1. I don't know. To me, season 2 kind of fell off a little bit. I didn't really like season 2.
I agree.
It's refresh my memory. Like,
I haven't watched it in a while.
25 episodes or
I don't know.
I can't remember how many episodes, but it was after the events with his best friend, and like
after he carried out.
That was like that next part after that, where it's like he was the bad guy or something like that. Like it's like It's like.
Oh yeah,
that Re one.
The only Re I like is Re 0.
Hey, yeah. I gotta catch up though. I'm behind.
Me too. Me too.
But it's
that's
so
the
good.
only Re I like.
Yeah.
That's an Isekai for whew.
Yeah. That's a great Isekai.
That was so emotional. It kept getting me, bro.
Yeah.
It kept getting my heartstrings. I'm just like
Re 0.
Super poor man.
Right.
Yeah.
He goes through it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's because he's powerless, man. Like he's just a regular old dude in his fantasy world, just trying to get by.
Right. And even when he did get something, it still is just like it just wasn't enough.
I could go on for days. That.
I'm trying to get my girl to watch it.
Hey, let's go.
She'll like it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Oh, the princess Sid fought is Iris. Alexia was her sister, the pink hair.
Okay, yeah.
So Iris was the strongest one, and she was fighting him.
Okay,
with the goddess warrior. Yeah. So I was like, man, I just watched it not too long ago. How I forget. But all right, real quick before we get to the last question, we didn't get to your favorite moment.
Yeah, I think I'm forgetting it. That was cool.
No.
That was cool.
What's your favorite moment? Because listen, hold on. You guys got to tell me when I forget something, okay? You and Ito were trying to play charades over here.
No.
It's like
not charades. No, you was too deep into the talk, right? But I wrote it down on my phone to show. I didn't want to interrupt you. Somebody were like,
no, you gotta tell me, bro.
I'm like, my anime moment is written on my phone.
I'm just like, what are you doing? Okay,
this is during the podcast.
Yeah, during the podcast,
during the recording.
He let
they didn't tell me until like after we were done. No, you forgot. You forgot.
Oh, you remembered. Okay.
Well, what's your favorite?
All right, so there's an anime called Haiku. It's a volleyball anime.
Yeah, you've been trying to get me to watch it forever.
Listen, I got Lito.
I
don't know if I got him to watch it, but I know I got a boy Mike to watch it.
He did. I didn't like sports anime.
Okay, bam. Boom.
Okay.
Him, Mike, and Lito.
Okay.
Lito watched it.
Lito's
can tell you, dude. Every day he would send me like text messages. It's like, oh my god, dude, this and that. He sent me images like, oh, look at this loser. Oh my god, they did the save, bro. It's an anime that gets you on the edge of your seat.
Okay,
and it's a regular sports anime. It's not like they have superpowers where they always make the hit or always save the ball. It's just legit like hard work, determination.
Yeah.
And you see them like, and it doesn't always. There's no plot armor.
Oh really?
Yeah, there really isn't no plot armor.
Oh wow.
Like they win, they lose. you know. But it was my favorite scene.
I mean, Blue Lock was kind of like that, right?
It's tough because it looks so supernatural.
But I'm saying with the
effects.
As far as plot armor though.
Okay, yeah, plot armor. Yeah, no, you really it had you guessing like how it would go, turn out. Right. You know,
but
go. I'm sorry. Go
ahead. No, you're good. It's in the third season. They fighting one of the top volleyball team.
Okay.
In the sectional. Tsukushima, dude. He just It's just a club. He didn't love volleyball. Okay. Right? It's just a club. I'm just doing this. He knew his brother was into volleyball, but he still never really got fully into it. And then they do a flashback, and it was like, there's gonna be a moment in volleyball, whatever you do, where there's a spike, it's a save, it's a return. It's gonna be like, I love volleyball. So during the whole game, their ace, he never been blocked.
Okay. This is the other team?
The other team. Yeah, okay. Other team. The guy Tsukishima, the one who my favorite scene is, like, he's a middle blocker.
Is he the MC?
No, not at all. Okay. So he said, I'm gonna block his shots. I'm gonna try to block all of them, right?
Okay. Ooh, okay.
He finally strategically is like, I'm waiting for this moment. I'm gonna make him throw it at this hit the ball at this angle.
Yeah.
Sure enough, does it, puts his arms up and blocks it. Everyone's shocked. The whole world, even the people watching it on TV, were like, "Yo, homie got blocked." And then like he looks at his hand and he clenches it, and he does like a warrior yell. Ooh. And like the music's playing, and like it's like, "Yo, this is my moment. Like I love volleyball. It's not a club anymore."
Is that the tall blonde dude with glasses?
Yes, dude.
Okay.
Bro, like that was that solidified that I love volleyball.
He broke his finger blocking that. Or jammed it.
That's another hit.
Oh, okay.
That was after. Okay. Like he hit one, and that was it. That was my moment. I stopped this guy who was unstoppable.
Okay.
And dude, I got goosebumps right now. Yeah, dude. Like I'm saying, I watched that. Like if you go on YouTube and you see I think 1 million views, I'm like 500,000. That's me. That was all me, bro. Like I watched that scene so many times because the camera work, the music, like the way it was animated, when he clenches his hand, like you see his arm, just like the muscle, like and you feel it, like I love it with you, man. Let's fucking go. Dude, like that's my favorite scene.
Like, I got it. Nice. I think you've been trying to get me to watch it for like 10 years.
You would love it.
I know.
10 years. Dang.
Probably. I mean,
no, it should be on your list. Like,
I got
for sports anime. It's up there.
Okay,
yeah, it's top.
My cousins were trying to get me to watch this basketball one.
Bro, is it the what's K?
Kuro,
whatever. Dude has blue hair.
Yeah,
amazing passes.
Yeah.
It's fire.
I haven't watched that one yet.
I watched the first episode. It looks interesting. No, like I'm gonna keep watching it. He's pressing me. He's like 14. So he's like, yo, you watch it. It's like,
that was my first sports anime.
I gotta watch it. So
and I'm not a real sports guy. Yeah, right? Like I used to play with Will all the time.
I suck. Toonami had a slot for like tennis.
Oh my God, tennis. Prince of Tennis.
Yeah, I never watched that either.
Oh, actually, never mind. Prince of Tennis was the first one. You never watched it?
I never watched Prince of Tennis.
Yeah, no. It's good.
Okay,
I thought it was whack.
No, dude, it sucks. It's like that Death Note tennis scene. No, I liked it. It was tennis. But no, the basketball one is actually really good. It's more with the supernatural because they believe there's a guy who can never miss a 3-pointer, or he can never miss anywhere on the court. A guy who just always breaks your ankles. A guy who mimics, he copies your style. A guy who always blocks your shots or like rebounds. He always catches rebounds.
Okay.
So it's like some people always have like their ability where like they're the best and they make it sound supernatural.
Okay. They're just really good at that aspect of the game.
Exactly. Okay. But like when you see the animation, the movie, when they flow, you're like, yo, they moving, man. Like, yo.
Yeah, no, I want to say he's like 14. Yeah. He's like from 14 to 16.
And then there's a movie afterwards, which is actually dope.
Yeah, no, but my cousin told me about that.
Yeah, he was like, everybody that you face in the anime, is all like in one team, fighting the Americans.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, dude,
it's crazy because I've seen a couple clips on like Instagram. I swear I should stay off Instagram, but I've seen a couple clips where like they're imitating real players.
Yeah,
and, like,
there's
real live events in the basketball court. Yeah.
Same thing with volleyball. That's why. Okay, that's
like
why
Steve
I love
Nash.
Yeah,
with like the elbow passes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the professor. There's a bunch of moves from the professor. You know the professor, right? He's like the piece from N1.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of his
YouTuber.
Yeah. But he was in N1. He was like one of the
that's how he
original
started.
Yeah, one of the original N1 members. I watched the whole like documentary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I only know him as the YouTube.
He was. That's where he got the title.
Yeah, he started with that street ball. Yeah, he started with the street ball. Yeah.
He's
dope.
White boy. They're like, yo, you're the professor because he was a white guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of imitating of like real life things like for actual games and stuff. Same thing with volleyball. They got inspiration from actual events.
From real volleyball players.
Yeah, like actual saves, actual spikes, actual like serves.
I think that's dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like people, so
cool.
it's like it's not fake.
Yeah,
it actually was done in real life.
Right.
So that's a little more understanding. Like, oh, I appreciate this a little more.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
that was my favorite anime. That one save.
I had actually. I know I forgot the last time, so I felt bad.
Good.
So back to Josen. Josen, real quick, your top 3 favorite anime characters of all time. The GOATs, in your opinion.
The GOATs in no specific order.
Just like Dabir.
Yeah.
Dabir, he equally loves everything. That's why I rock with Dabir.
Kirito.
So we're gonna talk about Kirito. Yeah.
Okay. Zoro I like and Goku.
What was the second one?
Zoro.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Goku.
And Goku.
Okay.
Yeah, because you grew up with Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. It's that's that's like everybody's favorite character.
Yeah.
But
Vegeta, bro. Trunks was mine when growing up with Dragon Ball Z, but then it became Vegeta. But
I can't stand Trunks.
He was just the cool guy with the sword. Like, how can you not? Every kid.
Is it okay? Hold on, real quick. Is it because of Super that you can't stand Trunks, or from Z?
Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, you wild,
man!
Dragon Ball Z.
That entrance is amazing.
No, like I get the entrance is amazing, but he was so underwhelming as a character.
I mean, that's the writer's fault. You can't help it, but he was cool.
He not cool enough.
Not cool enough.
I mean, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
How many chop, and then
he's the only Saiyan I've ever known to use a weapon.
That's what made it unique.
But then you watch the movie, how he got the weapon was kind of cool.
The movie's not canon.
The movie.
It's not canon.
I know it's not canon, but like I could pretend it's canon because he gives him the sword.
But it's a different dynamic. I like the different dynamic. It makes him different than from Vegeta and Goku and Gohan.
Exactly. Like, not just doing energy waves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a sword.
I don't know.
He was useless.
And the fact that he came from a different timeline
to die.
So like, shush, I guess. But listen,
he needed help.
But so I need help. So like he came from a different timeline. So that timeline they use weapons. I don't know. Gohan missed the arm. He needs to help him. Let me get a sword.
But honestly,
Gohan died in vain.
He died so he can elevate himself. To elevate Trunks. That's why he died.
He didn't die on purpose.
Not on purpose. No. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but they needed that moment, that anger,
but that was
pure,
it was a waste.
Primal.
It was a waste.
But you know what? Honestly, though, you're not the first person to say that. You know where I'm coming from, right? There's a guy that we work with who says that too.
Trunks. I understand. I understand what you say. I guess but I mean, that's just my redemption.
I think Trunks was in Z. Trunks was awesome.
Not to mention that they changed his hair color multiple
times.
That's
that's on Toriyama.
Same thing with Bulma, right? That's her.
Yeah.
I guess they can't do the blue all the time.
The turquoise,
too much blue, too much blue. But what got you into Zoro? Was it that scene that you were talking about with Kuma?
Yeah, not only that, but just like his character in general is like so prime.
Okay,
like if Luffy were to face off against Zoro, it'd be a bloodbath.
That will be
even current. Even current. I stand by that. Even current. Luffy. Like I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Like I'm sorry.
You're good.
For people that are not caught up, Luffy is the opposite of Zoro. Zoro is the devil.
No.
And Luffy is the god.
Is a god. Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
And checks and balances here. Like who else is gonna check Luffy?
No, nobody. Well, and also too, there's times where Zoro put Luffy in his
in place. Just about to say that he made sure to take his job seriously as first mate.
Yeah. So that's why I respect Zoro. Mm-hmm. If there was to be a war, the only one that could beat Luffy would be Zoro.
The close deal.
It's close. Yeah. It's close.
Yeah. He would do it without batting an eye.
What do you mean?
Like he wouldn't even think to like slash Luffy down.
If he had to.
If it went against, like, let's say Luffy gave up on his dream.
Okay.
Of becoming the king of pirates.
All right.
He would not like, he wouldn't even take a second to be like,
there will be no talking.
Really?
There will be no talking.
Yeah.
Like,
because I wasted what?
And I think that's because
imposter.
That's because Zoro made his dream synonymous with. It's kind of like synonymous with Luffy's dream.
He even told him, if you get in between my dream, I will kill you.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. No, it would. Yeah. He would. But to win in the fight, I wouldn't know who'd win. Honestly, it would be interesting.
I'll put my money on Zoro.
Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion.
From how the manga is looking right now, he wouldn't beat him. Zoro would get close.
Oh, the manga. I'm not.
But I'm probably like 5 chapters from there.
Because you gotta also think about, like, current Luffy just got his powers.
Well, that's
a big factor if like Zoro could like actually beat him or not.
Well, think about this too. Zoro didn't know he had Conqueror's Haki for a little bit.
True.
Yeah,
I mean, he's finally aware of that now.
Now he is. But when he fought King, he was just like King. Like King was like, "You're trying to be a king," and he was like, "King, what the hell are you talking about?" You're like, he just didn't realize he had that Conqueror's Haki and stuff. So
isn't that because of the sword? Like the sword was pushing him.
The sword was pushing him.
Emma,
so,
Emma was pushing him.
He was pumping out all this stuff without realizing because he wants to keep up with the sword, but evidently it was leveling him up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. But I don't know. I can't bet against Luffy. That's just me. I can't bet against Luffy. Man. But
I'm here to do it.
Yeah, no. Mechas and Luffy. Okay.
Listen.
He's a hater.
Luffy is one of my favorite characters too, but like. Zoro just
I like the dynamic. I like the dynamic between them because Luffy is carefree. He's oblivious. He doesn't really understand. He's a big and Zoro does put him. He brings him down to earth.
He's the perfect balance.
Yes, and like you said, checks and balances. That's perfect. That's a perfect way to explain their dynamic. And it's just crazy to see how Zoro is so loyal to Luffy. You know, it's just crazy to see. But if Luffy, which it would never happen, but I agree, if Luffy was to say, "I don't want to be king of the pirates no more. The hell with this," Zoro would strike.
Yeah,
that is a fact. Zoro would strike.
You're no longer Luffy.
Yeah, you no longer can be my captain. Yeah.
No, I can't get behind somebody who quits. Basically, that's what Zoro would be. Yeah. So I agree with you with that. That's it.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
How many scars does Zoro have?
Oh, we talked about this. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
3.
Can you name where they are?
And you know, it's funny. I just saw because we know the one with that.
My dad is rewatching One Piece, by the way.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing all over again.
So okay, so he has the Mihawk one with his chest. And then he has the one in his eye. Yeah. And remember when we talked? When we first talked?
Yeah.
I saw it.
You saw it?
It was not in Skypiea where I thought it was. It was when they first interacted. No, actually the second time they interacted. They were on the island with the Elbaf warriors.
Where's
and Mr. 3 was gonna
the wax guy.
Yeah, he was gonna make them into statues. Yeah. And he was gonna cut his legs off to get out of that to go attack.
He has scars at his ankles.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's self-inflicted too. Mm-hmm. He was gonna cut off his own feet to get.
I forgot about that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's dope. Wow. No, I remember we talked about it, and then like I think it was like we talked about it, and then like 2 weeks later, my girl's kid was watching it, or my girl was watching it, and And Zoro was in, and Nami's like, "Yo, you're crazy!" And he was just like cutting. He was literally gonna cut it, and you could see the blood flowing from his ankles.
He had stitches on his ankles. Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, I remember we talked about that. Yeah,
forgot about that.
So now that was
certified badass,
bro. Honestly, this Chop Talk's been crazy. It's almost 45 minutes. Chop Talk's never this long, but it's great. No, it's fun. No, it's fun. Yeah. But this is great though. But fun editing. It's great. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't know those. I know Kirito was your top, but I didn't know about Zoro and Goku. Yeah, but now it makes sense with how you got into Dragon Ball Z.
Are you a big Swordsman fan?
Fun fact: I'm also a gamer. Right? I beat anything that has like character builds or whatever.
Okay. I'm RPG. Always,
yes.
Okay.
MMOs, anything, all that.
Which we're gonna talk about today. Which we're eventually we'll talk about.
I'm picking that dual wield.
Okay.
Which dope. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that.
Monster Hunter World, I actually beat just using dual wield.
Okay.
I didn't use anything else.
Okay.
Yeah. And they made fun of me for it. Like, yo, why don't you use other weapons? Like, it would be so much easier if you fought this monster using a lance.
Did you feel like Kirito with that dude?
Bro, I was beasting these. I was like taking them down like
along their spine.
Oh, dude, all that. Doing
he thinks we bullied him on the weapon. He never switched it up. He kept the same element. He fights a warder with a warder. I'm like, bro,
I'm gonna show you what's strong. My water's stronger than yours.
Literally, dude.
Play the game in hard mode.
He's like Kakashi versus Zabuza.
No, he's equal turns, bro.
Like dual blades, yo. You use what you want, but my boy, yo, switch it up the element. But
I respect that.
Yeah, same.
Josen is a guy where like he finds something he loves, he's gonna stick with it.
Yeah.
Like you cannot tell him anything. Like he's like, I love this. No, leave me alone.
Very stubborn when it comes to that.
I'm gonna struggle, but I'm gonna come. Like if I could become victorious with this, then I'm God.
Basically, literally joy after that.
Yeah,
I respect it. I respect
it too. I like that.
The hard work behind it. You know?
You look at me like you're using the easy way out. I'm struggling. Purpose.
The hell working easier.
They literally beat like a monster in 5 minutes. I'm over here taking 45 minutes.
But he did it his way. And he's accomplished. So I can't hate
That's
on
funny.
It.
That's good.
Accomplishment after that is everything. That's what you live off of.
Yeah,
that's funny. But let's get to our lunch break topic. That Chop Talk was crazy. But let's get to our lunch break topic. Let's get to Sword Art Online Season 1. And I gotta say, Josen, like I'm glad we're doing this because it was a good watch. I enjoyed it. I don't know, Ito, you'll have your.
I enjoyed it. I just I'll find this.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it from the jump. What's the antagonist name? Akihiko. Mm-hmm. When he first appeared in the anime and he just is like, yo, it's like a do or die now. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing, like that entrance, that whole episode was great. Like I enjoyed it. But I want to talk about Kirito because he's a dope character.
Yeah, he is.
He is super cool.
He influences my gameplay a lot, right? A lot, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Now listen, because I'm not a big gamer. I'm not. Mm-hmm. I play for fun. I'm not really good, but you know when Dabir and the other guys play, sometimes I'm into it. This whole beater thing, okay? When they call him a beater, first of all, is that a real terminology for gaming? It's not, right?
No, it started picking up after. It started picking up after like the anime came up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it picked up so now it's a thing.
Yeah, but it's only you don't call somebody beater.
Yeah,
it's only used as like a reference to something like as far as like somebody going into the beta, and you can't beat a game in beta.
Right.
You know, like
was that what they're doing? So when the beta first came out for Sword Art,
they were beta testing it.
Okay, but were they beating? Did they finish the game?
No, Kirito said like he only got to certain levels, 70 something. Yeah. Like, but like the whole community, it was the whole beater was just like a stigma.
Okay,
since they like blaming beta testers for not giving them the heads up
for their failures.
Because it was and also it was only a limited amount of people allowed in the beta test,
which is like real life.
Yeah.
You gotta get an
access code and invite to play.
And you test it for bugs and give your feedback to stuff like that. So like a bunch of players who did, they were like, okay, they map out the map, so you get a head start.
Okay,
when you jump into the MMO, like okay, I know what's going on.
But did he keep his stats from the beta?
No.
Okay, so everybody started fresh,
clean slate.
Okay,
but just the beta testers had an upper hand because they knew how to level up faster.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So they got like a head start.
Okay.
So they knew where the spots to go, like where the items, like hey, I need this item to level up faster, or I need monsters areas to fight to level
for
up.
XP.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole scene with him and Klein, like he was gonna take Klein to level up quicker to fight outside in the boonies, but Klein had his friends, his crew already.
His friends IRL in there with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kirito's he's a loner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
That's the interesting part because he was a loner until we got to the one guild.
Oh yeah.
Where I forgot what was their name?
Moonlight, Cats of the Moonlight.
Yeah. So he lied to them basically about the level, about his level.
No,
he did.
They never asked.
He did.
He showed them.
No, they asked him, "Oh, what level are you at?" And he said, "Oh, around the same level you guys."
Did he really lie?
He lied.
Yeah, he lied.
Damn.
Because that's.
I thought he never just.
No, that's because when y'all died, he took that personal.
Oh yeah,
because it was on him basically.
But she actually saw his real level.
Yeah, she
and
did.
didn't tell nobody
because she understood.
What was her name?
Listen, dude, I don't remember her name. To be honest, don't remember it's Klein.
But he was
Asuna.
He was upset about it.
Sanko, I think her name was. I don't want to say something like that, but no. That was dark, honestly. I liked that aspect was kind of dark. Like when you see, and it's virtually like virtual blood and everything, but the way that they were all dying off, I was like, damn, this is
that red effect.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is kind of dark for.
Well, no, it is dark because they're actually legit dying in real life.
But I'm just saying, like, I didn't expect that to be like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It took me by surprise, basically.
Yeah. Which is. Because beforehand, when he met Klein, and Klein was telling him, hey, let's go with my boys. Let's go find them, and we all level up together. He was like, it's tough to be in a large party. Like, I'd rather just be me or two people. It's manageable.
Yeah, especially when you're dying in real life.
Her name was Sachi.
Sachi. Okay.
Sachi.
Yeah, so, like, that's why he was like, it's better being
I'm sorry, go ahead.
One or two people to like, level up. Like, because, like, I could protect you. I don't want to. In his head, he's like, I'm good. I'm strong. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta
he was a little bit arrogant.
He's allowed to be.
That's fine. That's okay. Like I'm okay with it. Like I like going back to
he was forced to be arrogant. Though.
That's what I was gonna say because when the one guy died in the second episode, he kind of took upon himself to just you think I'm a cheater and I'm a beta.
Yeah. That one like he put the burden on himself. Like he's like, you know what, whatever.
But the guy that died was also a beater.
Right.
So it's
he did. And
he wanted that last hit, and he got greedy
to get the
item.
Yeah, and which is that's a cool.
The
design.
last hit drop. You know. Yeah.
What was that called?
Guy with blue hair.
No. The item that he got.
Oh, he got a cloak.
Yeah, which was like I said, it was like there was a
coat that he put on.
Yeah.
But
that to be the villain.
It was that black coat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He it on. Was like, I'm a beater.
Yeah, he turned into a villain real quick.
But that was I like the design of that because it fit like what he was trying to do, like his personality. Mm-hmm. Like you said, like he took upon himself to take the burden to be like, I'm a beater. Like this is who I am. But again, like you said, like you guys said earlier, he knew he was stronger than everybody else. So for him to be a part of a guild, he was just like, it's pointless. People are gonna die, and he doesn't want nobody. He doesn't want that responsibility on his hands, which ended up happening when he was with that one guild, the Moonlight.
Cats of the Moonlight.
But then because like that was like after since they were already in the game for a minute.
Yeah. So, but eventually, and it's like, that's like a real thing, you know, when you're playing. Yeah. Like we play with Matt, like and follow him, Matty Ice 716. YouTube. He's a streamer.
Okay.
When we play COD with him, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't hang. The beer hangs. The beer's great. Trust me, but I can't hang.
His pace is too crazy.
No, he's just good. Like he's like like his skill level. It's I can't. With the other players
Kirito
that he's
of Call of Duty,
With the movement,
he's the Kirito of Call of Duty.
Yeah, his movement.
Not only that, I'm just saying like the how can you call it the match playing?
Yeah.
Like he's playing with other guys that are his skilled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't hang with that.
There's a skill gap between you guys.
Yeah. And that's the thing with Kirito. Like he knew that there was a lot of skill gaps between him and a lot of people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he still even though the game was still like it was a year into when he joined into a guild.
Yeah.
Something like that. He was twice as like his gap was twice as big than those other guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for him to lie and he still took that responsibility.
He when he confessed to Asuna later on in the show, it was that family aspect that like he enjoyed. So he enjoyed it. So that's why like if I told him the truth, they wouldn't want to be with me anymore because I'm like high level, or they would have been upset that I didn't say anything for like certain areas that we didn't know. I didn't help more and stuff like that. Cause like he was in like I missed this.
Right. He just missed being around people. Mm-hmm. That's what basically what it was.
It took a lot more of a toll on him
mentally,
because one of the party members went out to purchase a house. He came back.
The one that killed himself?
Dude. Yeah.
He jumped off the edge of the world.
Yeah.
Because he said this is pointless. Because like the crew that he formed that Moonlight Black Cats is people from real life that he knew.
Yeah. Okay.
That guild, that little small guild, was actual friends in the real world.
They were
in school together.
Friends. Yeah.
Yeah. So like before they went out to the trap, that one dungeon and all got murdered. He, like Joseph said, he went to go purchase a house for the guild.
I remember that. Yeah,
they saved up money. They're happy, dude. And then the crew was like, "All right, while he's gone, let's do this easy dungeon,"
which Kirito was against.
Yeah, and Kirito, if he had told them he was a higher level, they would have listened to him. But since he was what level he was, like, nah, dude, you just tripping. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, dude, right? Dabir? It's like you don't know what you're talking about.
But if they knew he was a higher level, that he would have never.
Probably they would have listened.
No, he would have never joined their guild. Like they wouldn't allow him to join the guild.
They would have still been alive.
That's what I'm saying. They would have still been alive.
I'm saying before he joined the guild. Remember how he lied about his level?
If he would have never lied.
They probably would never bump him in the
I mean, who knows? They maybe would, because there's some people like, oh, you're strong. Let's keep him.
Oh, kind of like a bodyguard kind of
thing? Dude. Like, he can clear the levels.
To write the coattails,
Exactly.
Get easy leveling.
You going to say something, Dabir?
No, I agree with that. I think they would have been like, oh yeah, join us, please.
Yeah. So, and then what Joseph was going to say about him just ended it all, because, like, there's no point.
Right.
That hit harder, too, because he witnessed.
Yeah, because he was in shock. He was just like, yo, this dude was going to jump up. Like,
no words.
No way. Like,
no words.
He just jumped off. The end of the world, you said? Like,
at the edge of the world.
Edge of the world, yeah. That was crazy. Like, I didn't
jumped into the abyss. Like, it was literally,
That was nuts. And like I said, Kirito's a pretty cool character. I like Kirito.
I do wish they delved into other characters a little more, like Klein.
I think
I want to see his development. Like he came like a badass.
I agree.
You know what? I didn't like Klein.
What? Why?
I don't know. There's something about it. I was like, dude, like I just felt like he was pointless to me. Like they didn't really show a lot of him, and that's kind of where I was gonna get at. I just feel like they didn't put a lot of emphasis on other characters in the first arc.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I wish.
Yeah, if they would have shown more of Klein, I probably would have liked him. Mm-hmm. But I was just like, he was just like, he came into the one spot where
the Christmas one.
No, where he.
Oh, that's a good one.
He was gonna fight. Oh wait, no, I think so.
When he was looking for an item to revive that girl, or the people he lost.
Yeah.
It was like a Christmas, event.
But what did he do there? I mean, he held off some people. They didn't show him physically.
He held off an army.
Yeah, but they didn't show anything. That's what I'm saying. You want to see it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And that's my biggest thing. It's impressive. I'm not saying it's not impressive, but let me see it. Show me. You know what I'm saying?
Rewatching also the first season. Go ahead.
The Kirito, when he fought that field boss, they didn't show him either.
That's kind of disappointing too.
Yeah, I kind of wanted
to see that.
Yeah, I wanted to see him slash him.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they build up that monster.
Yeah.
They build him up because he was supposed to
like
be
Santa Claus,
like
a special drop on Christmas, and he's gonna I would like to see him like, yo, I'm gonna kill you because I want that item.
Right. Like they didn't show it. I think that there's a couple. And the first arc was great. I loved it. But I think there's a couple things that they dropped the ball on, and that's one of them.
Showing certain progression, certain scenes, like the way, like I was saying, I was rewatching it, and the way it was like structured, sort of like Cowboy Bebop, where it's different stories, like it's like skipping.
And a lot of it's
and I get
implied,
it.
Right?
Yeah, it's like implied, and I get it because like there's 100 floors. You can't see every 1 to 100 floors, so they had to skip. From here, like him over here. Oh, now he's in level 200, level 26. Yeah. Now he's in level 50. It's like, dang, what happened in between? Like it's like Cowboy Bebop. I was like different stories.
Then you're looking at a 50 episode series.
Yeah, exactly. So I get it.
Probably more.
Yeah. And then people are going to complain about that, like how they complain about One Piece. You know what I'm saying? That's my only thing.
Always something.
Yeah, right. And it's the one thing that we should have talked about. Like how people are complaining about MAPPA's animation at JJK.
Who is complaining?
That's what I want to know too.
Dabir sent me something on Instagram that people are just on X or Twitter, whatever it is. Yeah, they're complaining about that, and it's just like, are you serious?
That is not close enough to the manga.
The animation is amazing.
Okay, I'll just.
We all stop breathing.
No, but I have a different problem with JJK.
Okay,
is
real quick. Okay, go ahead.
The creator.
Okay.
He's the same person that created A Comic I Kill.
Back to that.
He better not.
Kill off everybody. I see.
Better not. I'm giving it a 1 star if he does.
But this arc though, they say this arc is it.
It's okay. Mappa. I know we off topic, but Mappa has a distinct art style.
Yeah,
it looks the same almost in everything.
It's very rugged.
But when they put budget, you see it. Like they started it with Chainsaw Man. Yeah. When they started doing like these intricate budget scenes, where it's like you see Aki from Chainsaw when he was cooking. Or tying his hair, smoking a cigarette, all that little fine detail makes you appreciate it more, especially in the coming later chapters. And then like even here in JJK, like everything is just like fine tuned. Yeah, you can't make it with the bold outlines how like the manga. And I seen some panels in the manga. Yeah, it's the art style in the manga is a little weird.
It's different.
It's different. Yeah. So like I understand. Like Mappa has its own style. Like they use a lot of CGI or whatever, but like they do it nice.
Do they?
Yeah.
It's a lot like.
I didn't realize it was CGI.
I don't think it's. I can't. It doesn't look like super hand drawn.
It's not crazy CGI, but you can tell there's certain things that are like
really? They do a good job at like not showing.
Yeah. Like the Chozo joints, like that's like you can see like
it's not overwhelming.
The art direction, like that first person view when Chozo was doing the hand shooting the blood. I'm like, yo, that is it got me immersed.
It looks so close to realistic.
Yeah. But real quick, I'm sorry, I don't want to.
No, you're good.
There was something that, and I just had to reference that, but it's people are crazy when they complain about Mappa. Seriously, those guys are being overworked too, as it is. So.
I'll talk about it later, but like Mappa isn't that great. But when they put budget, they put budget.
No, absolutely.
We'll talk about
that
later.
But
Attack on Titan.
Anyways, no, real quick, I want to talk about the relationship because we talked about this earlier, and like I said, I love the first arc of Sword Art. I liked it, but there were some things that they dropped the ball on. I think, in my opinion, the relationship between Asuna and Kirito was great. Don't get me wrong. It was kind of progressive because at first they couldn't really stand each other. You know what I'm saying? They were opposite. They're opposite ends of the spectrum as far as their personalities. You know
and goal wise.
And goal wise, yeah.
The goal was different,
right? But eventually, when they finally loved each other and all that, which is cool. Like I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind a love story because Undead Unluck is kind of the same way.
Is it really?
Yeah, but it's not overwhelming.
Oh, because he wants. I'm sorry, I just realized why. Yeah. They want it organically, the big thing. Okay,
but progressively, it's more of an emotional, not just a physical.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just feel like with Asuna and Kirito, like that relationship took way more of an element. Like it was like, I don't want to say it was overbearing, but it was just like it was a little bit too much, and it kind of underwhelmed Heathcliff, who was
Akihiro Kayaba.
Yeah, I think that was underwhelming. That reveal was a little bit underwhelming.
Go ahead. No. I don't want to talk about the Akihiro part yet.
Okay.
Like, that thing is definitely a little sloppy, in my opinion. The way it went, how it ended, how it went about. It could have been a little more grand.
The way the first arc ended, I felt like it could have been a little more dramatic.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Back to the beginning of the anime, right? So where that wizard comes out, the GM, and
Akihiro.
Yeah, he's the sky turns red.
Yep.
Yeah.
And blood seeps through to create.
This is in the beginning.
Yeah. To create the GM, the whatever.
That big old phantom in the sky.
Okay.
What is the guild that Asuna's in?
The Knights of the Blood. Okay, come on. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to know that? Like, that's like episode 2. Then all of a sudden we're going to I forgot about that. Like, it's out of my mind.
Especially since how the episodes are structured, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you kind of. But if you watch it.
But that's because
that's the thing. Hold on, real quick. How many times have you watched it? 16 times.
Relax. 4.
But I'm saying, it's like. It was just like it could have been a little more. It could have been a little more dramatic. It could have been a little bit more energetic. And we're talking about from the time they met and they were laying in the grass in the sun. She took the nap. And he watched over her body. Because they were PKing everybody, player killing at the time. So he watched over her body. From that to the reveal where Kukayaba was, in between all that. It was Asuna and Kirito just romantically, getting married, and it was just like, okay.
Oh, okay, I see where you're going at. I see that little vacation they took.
I just felt like it was like, okay, now they just feel like they're satisfied with being in the world, and we're completely forgetting what the story is.
See, that's an aspect to it. Though.
Yeah, that comes with the territory of you actually dying.
Yeah,
and realizing that you might never come out of the game.
So, like. People came to term with like, this is my life now. I'm gonna live here forever, so I'm gonna make the best out of it. And so like it only was 2 years they were in the game, right. And they like, oh, I love you. But it's the fact that it's like I'm dying.
I don't want you to think I'm upset about the whole story, the love storyline.
I thought it was a little bit dragged on too because the romantic thing.
That fishing episode was the best episode. Yeah.
It was dope, but
okay, go ahead.
The aspect of them being 2 years in,
right?
Their bodies in the real world are basically decaying.
Right, yeah. And you see that at the end of the first arc. Yeah.
2 more years to that, are they still gonna be there? So people were coming to terms with like, I have to live my life the best I can in this world.
Although also other people probably is like. I could never. Oh, the
fisherman.
That fishing episode. Right. He was the head of security.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be the one to prevent any bad things happening in the game. But
okay. Yeah,
I wish to explain a little more, like maybe what happened, what happened to why he couldn't like protect everybody.
I mean, he was old.
Yeah, but he playing the game. He was like, "Yo, I'm a head of security. I'm gonna play this game." And like he was a CEO of the company, but he became a fisherman.
Right.
And he enjoyed it. He loved it. He couldn't be that in the real world.
He came to terms with
living his life. And I get that, but I'm just saying. From all that, and then all of a sudden, Heathcliff was Kayaba.
Yeah, they summoned for the at one boss.
Yeah, and it was just like, but it was just so underwhelming. It's like, and even when the duel, when he did that little shady move,
Yeah.
I probably, according to Jose, I probably should have seen that too, right?
No, Kirito noticed it though.
No, but I'm saying
the viewer.
I should have noticed it too, because you were doing with the whole blood thing in the sky.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, whoa, this is how there's no magic in this world. How is he controlling
his shield so easily, right?
Yeah, how he moved that fast.
He
moved like faster than Kirito, and like it felt like he stopped time.
Okay.
To actually move within the realm,
which he did.
Yeah, because it's his game. It was his game.
Yeah, but not like the review part. I think was good.
It was
how like he was during that moment, because like everybody's fighting. Like, hey, I'm gonna summon you to help me with this boss.
No,
it's a big boss. And Kirito's looking. He was like, his HP is still green.
Right.
We lost 14 people back there. What is up?
But they even said before in the duel, when they had the duel, he said nobody can get his health to yellow. It's because he's supposedly the strongest character in the game.
But it's still
14, 14 people died.
Yeah. And he was out there.
Nobody was in green. Nobody.
Yeah. Right. No, I get that.
Except for him.
Right, and because he put himself as an immortal object like Yui. Like how
because Yui but that's why. But like he should have played it a little better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like
that gave it away right there.
So are you putting it? Okay, explain it again.
Well, I'm saying like the reveal when he messed up. He didn't think anyone was gonna realize. He just thought like, hey, I am OP, and that there's a thing going around saying that I'm unstoppable, right? But Kirito, being how observant he is, he's like, something's off, especially since that little daughter they end up having.
Yui.
He feel like he knew about the immortal object being a thing, so he wanted to test something.
Right.
I think that was played out really good. How when they figure out that he is Akihiko Kaiba.
Okay.
And he didn't want to be just watching from on top. He wanted to be in the game, influencing things like to create the world he wants to create. That he has a plan. What they did afterwards? I wish he didn't have the duel. I wish he didn't have that duel.
Why not?
Because it
ended the whole world.
It ended the world.
Because he says like, I'm the GM. You got 25 more floors.
But this comes back to the reason why you don't like the way that there was a couple episodes that they were in like doing real life in the game, because it stems off of the goal, the primary goal.
And I like goal-based animes.
And this is why I felt like the GM, the creator of the game, giving him the option to either face me now and best me and the game is over and you save all these people, or wait it out, lose thousands of more lives to get to the top and then face me there.
But I feel like he got bored. I think that's
Akihiko?
the real. Yeah, I feel like that's the real reason why he gave him that alternative.
He was in the game like week 1,
but at the end he forgot the real reason
why
he did the whole game.
That's another thing. Like how
he's like, I don't know why I'm doing this anymore.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's actually alive.
Him as
a person, as
like as his conscience,
because it comes towards the end of like arc 2.
But even with your AI, you should know, like you would build your AI to accomplish your goal at the same time.
Because like he was talking about like as a kid he was dreaming of like having this castle in the sky.
But he also had morality, and although the game in itself goes against the moral compass, he had himself morality in the fact of like, why would he give Kirito didn't best him at the end?
See, that's another thing.
Yeah,
like why
he
let him win,
because the will of his essence, of his soul, Kirito actually got a hit on him.
Right.
But he wasn't bested.
And it goes back to the end of the Alphine arc where he shows up where Kirito with Kirito and he said, "You're gonna give up already."
Yeah.
I get that. It's just it could have played out a little better for me. For me, it could have played out a little better, and I didn't mind the real life. Like, okay, this is life.
He had a chance and he took it. He's like, I'm gonna face you now.
I mean, I would too.
Yeah,
I would too. I would take that challenge. But like, it's just the way it played out. Asuna sacrificing herself, even after she said, because Kirito was like, "Hey,
that's another thing. She stayed alive."
Which makes no sense in a way, because like she died before the game ended, and how? So what's wrong with everybody? Why can everybody stay in the
he could because before Kirito
power of love.
No.
The power of love.
You see, you weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention.
Enlighten me. Okay.
Before Kirito,
yes,
agreed to actually leaving with him to actually have the duel. Kirito said, I agree in one condition.
That she don't kill herself. I guess. Okay.
Jumping in between both of them. That's her
suicide.
killing herself.
Yeah. You're okay. All right. Loophole.
Okay.
Loophole.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
I
pay
see
attention
it.
to these
Loophole.
things.
I pay attention. I understood that, but I took it in a different context.
Yeah, I would have too. Like, why is she still alive?
I get it. Okay.
But
you're right.
He honored that request.
Technically, she didn't kill herself though. Like he did the action. You know what I'm saying?
But she threw herself in the middle.
He was like,
man,
this goes back to I promised. Oh wait, redo.
Yeah.
Restart. Okay, I get it. I don't know. I mean, like I said, the first arc was great. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first arc.
The whole doom and gloom of the this is real life, and then people actually dying, and like I wish they showed it, but like because obviously he was talking to people in the outside world. Because parents knew that the kids were stuck in there, but parents still unhooked their child and killed them. I wish they kind of showed that, like the panic from the parents' side or people's side. Because he was like,
that would have made it crazy.
Because he commented, he was like, they didn't listen to me, and 200 people just died.
Yeah,
I was like, that is nuts, dude. Like that's crazy. Like it's real, you know. And some people probably didn't think it was real,
right.
Until like they died in the game and they come back to life. Like, oh, this is real.
No, but like I said, I mean, the way it ended overall, it was cool. Like, I just
the first arc.
I wish we would have known more what Kayaba wanted to do. I felt like it was kind of ridiculous how he just kind of forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, the way that whatever consciousness, whatever that person was, spoke. He was like, I don't know why I'm doing this.
I want to know what his motive was to have those people in that game.
Do you think, because it's not really implied or no, it's not really given a reason to why he forgot, but he did spend 2 years in the game. That has to play a role. Like I get you're an immortal object, but being in charge of a guild, getting close to these people, watching them die, like
it could have been like his ego. Because like when he was a kid, he said he always dreamt of this, so he wanted to live it. Like he created this world, so he wanted to be a part of it, not just.
As he asks me, if there was a game like that, would I join it? Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I just thought he be saying something in the group chat. I was like, "Yo, we close to full dive," and I'm like, "Oh, see you later, Joe. See you later, dude." Like he wants.
Would you jump into a game like that?
Full dive, nerve systems, and all.
I think eventually I would try it out. Yeah,
that is crazy to think, because like
I'll try it out.
It's a possibility. Like it could be reality. Yeah. Like you can die there and die in real life. Like they send something to your brain and fry you. Like that is
a scary thought though.
Like
would you do it?
Ooh, I would say I'm 50-50, but I'll probably try it out.
Yeah. I haven't tried VR. I always want to try
VR. VR is fun.
I want to try VR.
I've never tried VR.
VR is
but it sounds scary. The concept is scary.
Yeah. No, VR is pretty cool.
I'm all in.
He's like, yo, he's there. I'm gonna see him in his bed. I have to feed him.
I'm a beta tester.
I'm a beater.
Beater.
So let's get to the Alphine arc. I know Ito, you have a couple gripes with that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the arc, I was like, "Yo, this is gonna be trash." I did.
Elf ears.
Yeah.
So that's when they implement the magic. Right? Yeah, and it's a copycat of Aincrad.
Oh, I was gonna say Zelda.
Of what?
No, Aincrad.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The original That's what the world is called. Aincrad. Yeah.
Okay. So Leafa, who ended up was Kirito's sister, which is not really his sister.
They're not really related.
No, they're not really related. But was that a reference to Link? Because she looked just like she had like the Zion like Link. It's just she was.
Can I tell you a secret?
It's probably reference implied.
Can I tell you a secret? I never played Zelda.
I never played Zelda either. I just know who Link is.
No idea. I know he's a mute, right?
Yeah, he doesn't speak.
Yeah. Okay.
Link doesn't speak.
That's the only thing I know.
Yeah. Even in Breath of the Wild, he don't. Even in Breath of the Wild, he don't speak.
I didn't know that.
He just be looking.
I never played the game.
Yeah, no, I never.
Looking.
Yeah, no, I never played it.
I should.
But I just seen like
it's just
when
generic.
When I seen Leafa, I was like, okay, she looks like Link.
Yeah,
so I just assumed that the world was based on Zelda.
It's like a generic like elf ear, green hair. Did she have a bow and arrow?
No. Okay. They all had swords and magic.
Okay, because it's like a little trope. Like anybody who has green is an archer.
Yeah.
In MMOs.
Wait, no, yeah, but she wasn't an archer. Yeah.
Robin
and they have like wind magic.
Yeah. It's always some weird thing.
That's always a generic thing, right?
Yeah. I think it was just like maybe a reference.
Okay.
In a sense, but I can't really say.
So go ahead, Ito. What are your gripes with the second arc?
Jeez, the second
arc. Where to start?
I didn't like how Asuna was just trapped, and I get it because her conscience. Okay, wait, let me go back. Actually, at the beginning. Sorry.
Go ahead.
The events. At the events at the ending of arc 1, I wish they went more into the side effects of being in the world for like that 2+ years, because they showed a little bit when Kirito was training.
Love that part.
Training with the sister, and he's like, she was like, "What's that stance?"
Right.
And like he's like he's doing his thing. He's
PTSD.
He lost, and then he tried to sheath his sword, and like he's like, oh man, it didn't disappear.
Right.
I was like, oh, habit, and then like he's just talking to himself. Oh, I can't use this sword skill. I can't use this. Like I wish they showed
like rambling on.
Yeah, I wish they showed more of the side effects of like just being stuck in that world for 2 years.
Not just him, other people.
Yeah, other people, you know,
like Klein.
Klein, like show him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's where they dropped the ball. They didn't show a lot of other characters. And I like Kirito. Yeah. Kirito was a great character. Asuna was a great character. Leafa, when they showed her, I kind of like Leafa or his sister. Well, I forgot her sister, but I'll call Leafa. She was a good character. They could have shown more of Klein, Aji, I think, or Aji, the blacksmith.
Oh yeah, the blacksmith.
Yeah, they could have shown more of those guys.
He was pretty funny throughout.
Yeah.
Especially since in the first episode or two, like he stood up and like made that whole speech. I thought he was gonna be like a permanent character.
Oh,
yeah.
How about the guide? Yeah. Everything the beaters had was in the guide.
And he made that talk
that was available.
And he made that talk. So I thought he was gonna be a character. And then next thing you know, a couple mad episode pass, and he just has a item shop. I'm like, oh man, he just. I'm accepting this, like, bro. And then they showed him in that last episode actually fighting. I'm like, he's actually strong. He wasn't just some dude.
Right.
He was part of the beta.
Exactly.
He was a beta player too, right?
Yeah, he was part of the beta.
Because he gave the guidebook.
He brought up like every person was this, and it was due to us beta testers handwritten this manual. But yeah, I wish they showed more about the trauma, the PTSD coming out of it. Asuna being in a coma, I understand. It's cool. I get it because she's still alive. Since Kirito's alive, she had to be. But her being in that coma, understood. The whole marriage thing was weird.
It's super weird.
I get it.
He looked like 28.
Like people in businesses like to marry like other or rich family, like marry other rich family.
It's just that culture.
But it's like, well, what was the hurry? Like, why was it so urgent that even homie, the father, was like, yeah, my daughter's unconscious, but please marry, you know? Like, did they explain that? Like, why they wanted to merge the companies or have him marry her? Like, what was the reason?
I think
why is he the bad guy? Him being the bad guy because he's gonna marry Asuna and Kirito didn't want that. It's kind of just.
I feel like that plays a part on like reality, like families being greedy, families like not wanting for her to have an opinion, or realizing that she might have had something in the life that you know she was living in.
Well, they did know that because that was knowledge. Because even homie knew. He was like, yeah, I knew you guys were like a thing in the game. So
and Kirito was there
too bad, motherfucker.
every other day. Yeah,
I'm gonna marry her now.
Kirito was there every other day, like visiting her.
Oh, visiting.
Yeah, he always visited. The sister was a little jealous. Or the stepsister, whoever she is.
Sugu.
Yeah, she was like, "You gonna visit her again?
Yeah.
Dang.
But no, okay,
spend time with me,
bro.
bro.
Real quick. No, she fell in love with Kirito.
Oh, that was the other thing.
Yeah, she fell in love with Kirito, the Avatar.
Yeah, that was the other weird part.
See, now this is what I'm getting because I didn't like so much the reveal with Heathcliff.
Yeah,
Kayaba, but that reveal with Kirito, when she finds out Kirito
it double
was
broke her.
Yeah, I think that was awesome. Like
yeah.
There was so much
because she's like, "Oh, damn, I love my bro."
Yeah, well, she
man,
always had feelings for him. Like she had feelings for him in like before.
Yeah,
that's like a Japanese thing, though. It's more of an
cultural
type thing, but they always use the word love.
Okay, when she found out that they weren't brother and sister, she did have feelings for him.
Yeah,
okay, you know what I'm saying. That's the thing, but he knew way before, and like that's why he was kind of like pushing her away a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, I don't belong with this family. But that reveal when she found out that Kirito was, her brother. What was his real name? Do you remember?
For
Kirito's real name.
Oh, I should know this.
It's kind of the same thing.
It's a play off of Kirito.
It's he basically takes the first two letters and of his first name and last name.
Yeah, but that reveal was way more like impactful for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt the distraught in her when she found out that this dude is Kirito and he loves Asuna. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna butcher this. Kazuto.
Kazuto. Yeah.
Narusaka.
Kazuto.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Kazuto. Yeah.
You're right.
So I liked that reveal. That was, to me, that was a way better reveal than. That's why I kind of didn't mind the second arc.
Okay, when you realized you played yourself.
Yeah.
Well, it happened before in the first arc with the blacksmith.
Yeah.
She played herself hard too.
Yeah, because she fell in love with Kirito from like the first hour they met.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as progressive.
Like, I mean, they spent
a night in a lair.
But I mean, this is more like over time.
So you're telling me if it wasn't a girl, right? If it was a girl and you laid up next to Kirito,
this is like life and death situation. Like that intensifies all feelings.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, she's over there like
she almost got pooped on by a dragon.
So you're saying by default she loved Kirito?
Yeah, by default.
Yeah, by default. No, literally, it's like that. Also like that. What's it, like
it's
an
actual
syndrome
thing.
Or something
like
that?
Yeah, it's an actual thing.
Yeah. So I get it. Like life or death. Like I'm gonna live my life.
But that wasn't as impactful as when Sugu.
No, yeah.
The
progression of it.
The progression of it and how they build it up was just it was, to me, it was great. Like that made the arc really good for me.
Yeah.
Is it pointless? Kind of.
I don't think it was pointless.
Was that necessary though?
It was
what?
The feelings between the brother and sister, was that
they were brother and sister?
Okay, but was that necessary?
Yeah.
Who was taking care of him in those 2 years?
She was.
Okay, but like, okay, I was gonna say like
those feelings, like time kind of intensify after like, he's back.
But like no, because she didn't know who he was. If they did it that way, if she knew if it was Kirito Avatar from the beginning. No. But no, I'm saying you're saying those dudes of her.
But she
IRL.
No, but she didn't. But she fell in love with the Avatar.
She fell in love with both.
She loved Kirito first.
Yeah.
And then when she was playing the game, playing the Avatar with Kirito, the actual Kirito.
Yeah.
Like she's like, I'm betraying the feelings for my brother for this guy or for whoever he is.
Yeah.
Because she knew Kirito or what was his?
Kazuto
was in love with Asuna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, there was never going to be nothing there.
Yeah.
So she fell in love with Kirito.
Yeah.
But when she found out, she was like, "Yo, you're the same person."
Yeah, you're the same person.
What are the odds?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, with that.
But my thing is just like plot wise, story wise. I don't think it was necessary.
Because the whole thing was like better. It makes it better.
I guess
it makes the story better.
To Izzy's point, could they have focused on something else to make the series better? Like,
yeah, a little
potentially.
But could we have said the same thing for Asuna and Kirito?
That was meant to be. I think that was.
I give that a potential. Yes. Could they have done something else other than like became a thing?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. I don't.
It shows to the essence of like what the situation was. They were trapped. It was life and death. That's
fine that they were together. Yeah, that's not the issue. The issue was I feel like that whole dynamic just drawn out, and then all of a sudden, okay, here Heathcliff is Kayaba. I'm just like,
I think the Heathcliff is just overshadowing your Asuna relationship here, man.
Wait,
because listen,
what's your gripe with Heathcliff?
No, I'm not. I don't have a gripe. No, I don't have a gripe. I'm just saying the way they could have progressed the Heathcliff reveal better.
Yeah. I see. You keep referring to Heathcliff and the Asuna relationship. Like,
the Kirito.
Yeah, Kirito and because like they agreed to like let's live our lives. Let's be together forever.
That's fine.
It's like, think about it. Let me put it into this is kind of dark, right? If you had a terminal illness,
okay,
what would you would want to live your life however you want?
Well, yeah.
If you knew that you wouldn't last 4 years alive, you would do whatever you wanted.
I get that. Yeah. I'm just saying, as far as you're saying, because what you're saying is, and I get that. I get that whole aspect. But you're saying, was that Leafa Kirito experience important to the story? And I think it is. It's just as almost maybe not as important, but just about as important as Asuna and Kirito, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going with this. And I get what you're saying, because they're brother and sister. She came out of nowhere and all that, but he referenced her throughout the first arc too.
Yeah, he
did. He referenced her, especially to the one girl with the dragon.
Yeah, it reminds me of little sister.
Yeah,
but like I was just saying, like, because Asuna and him became a dynamic duo for the first game,
and they did it in the second game. Leafa and Kirito.
Checkmate.
I mean, she was I guess okay.
No.
Because you're right. Because you're right.
Okay.
But I meant like the whole relationship part. It was just like the love story of them like becoming like a thing. That's why I was like, okay, it makes sense.
It probably, but it was borderline. Just
this game is like you could disconnect anytime. Right, it's like there's no like that connection where it's like life or death. It's like okay, so she just fall in love with like people fall in love with people online on MySpace, Facebook. We matched. So she was just getting a feeling for someone online.
I get it. I get it.
She really did get catfish.
She did get catfish. She got catfish hard.
I know we spent a little too long on this love thing, but I just feel like it was just like something where it's like not as it shouldn't be that important,
right?
But maybe it does it makes their relationship better.
I felt like
I gotta watch season 2 honestly to see if it did make it better. But go ahead.
I feel like since Kirito was new to the world, she was more of like a guide for him, and
because she was playing it since he was gone.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like that too. I feel like brought him a little bit closer because she wanted to know what he was like, what potentially he was trapped in.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I forget that she did play the game.
And she
was a veteran.
She was like a year into the game already.
Yeah. Which is crazy to think that she would put a nerve gear after.
It wasn't nerve.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No, it was a different type of console.
But it's still crazy to think that she's like, yo, my brother is up here in the hospital, laid up because he died, and I'm gonna go put this on and play.
Right. Yeah, no, that is crazy.
Wild to think about that. Like, people are still willing to dive into a game after people are completely trapped.
After people die.
Well, she's very ballsy for that. I give her that. That's for sure.
I was telling my wife that I was like, yo, that's kind of wild to think that people. I'm gonna still play the game. I'm gonna take that chance.
That would be me in real life.
Yo, where Joe's at? Yo, he not coming back. He not coming back.
It's the only way you're gonna be able to meet him. Jump in.
Nah, but and I mean it ended pretty cool too with with them fighting. What was his name? Nobuki.
Was that the pedophile dude?
Yeah.
The crazy guy.
The crazy guy.
Not pedophile.
Yo, he
king.
Yeah, the king. Yeah, he's like the elf king or something like that. The way they
killed him. Didn't he get bullied though? Didn't Kirito bully him?
Oh, Kirito turned evil.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, yeah. I mean, I would too. After I see the way he was like licking his lips in the hospital, touching her face.
He was literally gonna like rape her. Bro, that's crazy, bro. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah.
You know,
it took a turn.
That episode definitely took a turn.
And the pain receptors, because in Anchorad there was no pain.
Oh yeah,
right.
And this one there was pain
because he told Klein. Klein was all pretending. This hurts. And like, bro, you don't feel this. You're right.
But no,
there was pain receptors in this one.
Yeah. No,
also, you made him feel pain.
Yeah. Well, because he was lowering it when he stabbed him on the ground, he was lowering the pain. And then when Kirito got up, he said, "Yo, knock it down to 0." I was like, "Oh!" And he like cut his head off and threw him in the air and like stabbed him in his eye.
No, he cut off his torso.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah,
he stabbed him like right in the face.
But you can see the effects when they go to real life. You can see the effects of his eye.
Yeah.
It was like his eye was.
He said that. He's like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
During a certain point, if the pain is too much, it'll affect your physical body.
Yeah, right.
It is like, how does that translate? That's crazy to me. That's like
most like electrons, electrical stuff.
Right.
So it fried his eye.
Yeah.
Nah, that was pretty cool. Like, and that's how he didn't really kill him because he couldn't really see out of his right eye or something like that. It was blurry.
Yeah.
You know, so it was pretty cool to see that. But I mean, overall, I enjoyed it. It was good. I mean, out of 10, I would say 7.
Hold on. We forgot the best part.
What was the best part?
The intro. Miss Lisa herself.
Bro, can I?
Oh my goodness.
Let me tell you. So, Crossing Fields is the name of this song.
Yes.
I had got it on my playlist on Spotify. Listen, I did, and this is before I even started watching Sword Art. Like, I was like, oh, this must be a Demon Slayer intro. And then I did. And then when the first episode or the second episode, you know, when I saw the intro, I said, "Oh my god!" I was fanboying it, bro. I was fanboying it.
I never skipped it, bro.
No,
I never skip it, dude. That intro. Okay.
Joints is bang.
Oh, for sure.
Part of Sword Art, which also like gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Is the background music. So when the fight scene, when Kirito was fighting, first it was that Red Orc guy.
Okay.
And then when he was like risking his life, and when that song kicks in, when he was just going ham,
tense,
bro, I'm like, dude, goosebumps. I'm like, this isn't. And then you see Asuna come in with the switch.
You know, honestly, we didn't talk about her. She was, and to your point, in Elfine, she wasn't. You know, she was basically a non-factor. It was a rescue mission. It reminded me of Ruki in the Soul Society.
Yeah, literally.
I got the vibes from that. But in the Sword Art, in the SAO, she was a beast. Yeah. Like, she was legit, and she was second command in the Blood of Night, the Night Oaths, or
the
Knights
of the Blood Oath.
Oath, and she like her nickname was dope, like the Lightning Flash.
Sure, what was it?
Yeah, she was the fastest character.
Yeah, that it was like
I missed that. I forgot. Like, she had a nickname.
When Kirito was about to get killed by the laughing coffin dude, he
oh man, she was like, yo, I peeped that one of the party members disappeared.
She ran there.
Yeah,
she ran there,
dude. You're right.
She ran.
Yeah.
Like, she made it in time before Kirito died.
When that dude paralyzed. The Black Coffin Guild, when he paralyzed them.
With the food,
the drink.
Yeah.
I forgot that she did run. She did book it.
I wish they were showing more of that guild. They didn't really show enough of that.
No, they only 2 occasions. Yeah, with the girl with the dragon when they wanted to get that flower. Yeah, it would have
been a little cool to see them.
A little more of rogue players. Yeah, a little more people going bad.
Like that, because there was multiple guilds. Like there was many guilds in there. Yeah, and it's like that army guild that got
they got destroyed.
Busted.
Yeah. Yeah, they got destroyed.
Give me that map.
And then
Thank you.
Asuna runs in there to save somebody, and Kirito runs behind her, and it's like they're like literally just.
Oh, that's one with the. Okay, that was with the boss with who they thought the red one was supposed to be. That blue one.
But he also in the second arc he turns into him.
Huh?
Kirito turns into him.
Into who?
Into that boss.
Does he really?
Oh yeah.
I forget this.
Yeah. That blue-eyed demon.
Yeah. Really? I forgot.
Yeah, he turned into it.
I was a monster just now.
Yeah.
He was like, he's like, I liked
dope.
it. I was like,
I liked it.
And Leafa asked him, "You were eating
dope.
people. What did they taste like?" He was like,
raw meat or something.
He was like, they were squishy. He grabs her hand and
it bites her finger. Yeah,
and made it. She would come out like I'm wet. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Man, but no. The music, like the ties into the action, and the intro was just so good.
Even some of the sound effects is pretty cool.
And the reveal of him having that sword, the dual sword.
Yo, I love the dual wielding.
Yeah.
That was dope.
And the fact that he kept it secret, because it was like a personal skill.
Yeah. Not everyone, and it was like one like even Akiba Kaiba was like. It's a skill that only the champion hero would get.
Right. Gilded hero.
Gilded hero?
Yeah.
Okay. Like it was like the one good like that's a god tier skill.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is supposed to be the champion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was I enjoyed it. Like I said, 7 out of 10. That's how I look at that's how I give it.
If you still want to watch it, the second season, Gun Gale.
I heard that was bad.
What?
I don't know. I just heard it was.
Listen, you like Star Wars?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Okay.
Yeah.
It was good.
He gets a lightsaber.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like a FPS.
Yeah, it's a shooting MMO. It's a guns, but Kirito brings a sword to a gunfight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I might.
Yeah.
He brings a sword to a gunfight.
This sword art. The Isekai, like now I'm on an Isekai run because I'm watching.
So, can I interject real quick?
No, go ahead.
It's not really an Isekai.
I thought you said it was.
It is and it's not.
Okay, because this is what I'm thinking too. Is it because Kirito didn't die and it's a different world?
Exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
But
it is.
But he's in a different world,
fantasy setting, which is the only what an Isekai is. Like you get transported to a fantasy setting. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, Subaru didn't die.
Yes, he did.
He did die?
We don't know yet, but remember the little flashbacks? He goes to the convenience store.
He just
Subaru has a core memory that he goes to get food. Remember all the time when he gets revived, he always has a bag of food. Subaru
from ReZero. Subaru, the MC.
He does die, but we don't know. I mean, I'm not caught up, but like in the first season, every time he gets revived, he always has a bag of food because he went to a market, right?
I didn't peep that.
He always he went to like a 7-Eleven.
Right. No, he went to a convenience store.
He was.
Either he got summoned by the witch, or he died and the witch took his soul. But like I'm pretty sure he died.
Yeah, even in season 2 they still didn't explain it.
Yeah, okay, but like
it's not he said that he's dead.
I think he died. I'm saying he died because he has like this core memory of his world before he goes into the fantasy world. Like him going to 7-Eleven, a convenience store, and he bought some food, and which is the food he's always summoned every time he died.
Okay.
He gets this bag of food.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, what the hell?
I thought he figured out what the how far are you into it?
I'm on halfway through season 2.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna rewatch it because I
have to rewatch. I watched season 2, but
I have to rewatch the whole thing. I'm gonna rewatch the whole thing.
The way it was kind of threw me off
because he finds like a way of like checkpoints.
Yeah,
no, that was season 1.
I remember that. Yeah, season 1. I remember that.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's like the anime's insane.
No, it's
like,
great
because when he was getting bullied by the maid, he kept checkpointing to when he got to the bed.
They were killing him. The 2 maids were killing him.
That was the scene that took me out.
Yeah.
I cried with him.
Yeah.
When he get that speech,
yeah,
he's like, "Why are you guys doing this to me?" I'm like,
he just didn't get it. He just didn't get it. But it was great.
I didn't get it. Like
he's like, you're like, stop killing them.
Yeah, I was watching. I'm like, why are they like?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, like why are they killing him?
So you're in an Isekai run? Like, you want to watch?
Because I texted Dabir the other day that I'm watching Makoto Tenshin.
Oh,
Jobless Reincarnation.
Jobless Reincarnation is
season 1 is out of pocket.
Season 1
is out of pocket so far. I'm three episodes in, and I'm just like, this is crazy. I just started Friday.
Okay.
I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Wait till you get to season 2.
Yo,
Jobless Reincarnation is
but I like it.
It was a tough watch for me for the beginning, only because is it called moral compass?
Yeah.
Of like,
the morality.
My morality of certain things with the MC. It's like I can't look past, but then it's a redemption arc. I can watch it.
He didn't like that. His soul was still old.
Okay. That's what you don't like about it?
No, dude, because it's
because you're reborn. Because you're supposed to be reborn, right?
Not necessarily.
Usually, isekais, you still have your memory. You still have your. It's just because like how young he is and how perverted he is because he's a 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
That thing is so. I can't.
Was he 40?
He's like 40, bro.
Like,
was he 40?
Yeah, dude.
He's I
don't know.
30 or 40. He's not 20.
He was born again, so he's one.
I didn't feel like he was that old, but that memory that really traumatized him was definitely
when he's getting bullied. When he's getting bullied.
Yeah.
That's that. I just got past that when he finally went outside his house.
Oh, that was a good scene.
Yeah, I like that. That was
panic attack.
Yeah,
that was a good
and
scene.
he's realizing that people are not paying attention to me. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, it's all in my head. You know what I mean? No, it's just the fact that how old he is and like when he starts getting into like relationship with younger characters.
I didn't think about that.
That's
because
the weird
it's not a thing you would think about.
right. Because mentally he's older, but physically
he's young.
But he got that perverted. But this is because he comments it. He'd be like,
it reminds me of the one movie with Bruce Willis and John. It's like an '80s movie.
I wouldn't know.
It's I think it's called Look Who's Talking. So Bruce Willis is this baby, but it's him talking, and it's kind of the same thing of what the main MC is doing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's to that aspect of what, like he still has his memory. Bruce Willis is still seeing it as a baby, but it's kind of the same thing.
But this is the thing, right? He comes into the world as like a newborn and all that, but he carries on his memories. He sees himself as he was before.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like,
he's trying to rewrite his life. Basically.
It's an image that he has. Is he really that old? We don't need it.
Right. They hasn't said it for me. Like I said, I'm only 3 episodes in.
I think it's like 30 or 40. I think.
Oh man, I can't wait for you to progress in that anime, dude. You're gonna like it.
Animation.
Oh, I know.
I was just telling about that.
The animation is clean.
It is referred to the grandfather of Isekai.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I'm on vacation this week, so I'll be watching.
Nice. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Congrats on the vacation. Tough to get.
But yo, guys, this was fun. This was great. Like I enjoyed myself. Honestly.
So did I.
This was great, Josen. I'm gonna tell you this. Stream. Like, do your thing, bro.
I'll watch.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna encourage you to do your streaming, and this definitely will be the last time you'll be on the show.
I hope not.
You'll be on the show again.
Unless I get summoned by an Isekai.
Trunk Kong comes out of here.
Trunk Kun is gonna pull up, bro.
Or if the nerve gear comes out,
then
it's chalked by then.
I understand. Ito, as always, bro, I appreciate it.
Thanks for having
Much
me.
love.
Dabir, thanks for having me too, man.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it.
This was really fun.
This was
really
fun.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
so
energy is just.
It's good. It's good energy. But with that being said, you guys can catch us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iTunes. Dabir, our social media pages are
maybe Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter,
whatever. We still, nice, X sign, cool. But with that being said, With that being said, break time is over. You guys all have a good day.
We're fired.